I'd rather cry in a Rolls-Royce than be happy on a bicycle. These are the words of Patrizia Reggiani, the woman who ordered the murder of her ex-husband, the last Gucci. Luxury, betrayal, big money, and crime. This isn't a movie plot, it's a true story. Was Patrizia really the Black Widow? Why did she kill the man she once loved? Stay tuned, because you're about to discover the dark side of the fashion world. But first, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any episodes. If you like what I create, you can also leave a like. Let's dive in. Our story begins in Florence, Italy in the 1920s. Gucci, a former hotel worker inspired by the luxurious luggage of wealthy guests, opens a small shop selling high-quality leather goods. His craftsmanship quickly gains recognition, and the Gucci brand becomes synonymous with elegance and sophistication. Gucci's son, Aldo Gucci, takes the family business to new heights, expanding internationally with boutiques in New York, Tokyo, and London. Under Aldo's leadership, Gucci introduces iconic products like the GG logo bags, the bamboo handle handbags, and the horsebit loafers, which remain fashion staples to this day. But every dynasty has its shadows. In the 1980s, Maurizio Gucci, the founder's grandson, takes over the company. Unfortunately, his vision for the brand clashes with the family's traditions. In 1989, Maurizio sells his shares to an investment group, effectively ending the Gucci family's control over the company. His decisions, combined with his extravagant lifestyle, lead to financial turmoil and internal conflicts. Maurizio's personal life is equally tumultuous. After divorcing his wife, Patrizia Reggiani, in 1991, he begins a new relationship with Paola Franchi, a younger woman. This decision ignites a firestorm of resentment in Patrizia, setting the stage for a tragic chain of events. Patrizia Reggiani, the queen of fashion and the Black Widow. Patrizia Reggiani, born into a modest family, marries Maurizio Gucci in 1972. She quickly adapts to the life of luxury, becoming a fashion icon known for her extravagant style and love of jewelry. Her life is a whirlwind of private jets, celebrity parties, and designer wardrobes. However, after the divorce in 1991, Patrizia's world crumbles. Maurizio leaves her with an annual alimony of $860,000, a sum she considers peanuts compared to the lifestyle she's accustomed to. Her anger intensifies when Maurizio publicly flaunts his new relationship with Paola Franchi. Patrizia, later nicknamed the Black Widow, becomes consumed by thoughts of revenge. Her infamous quote, "I'd rather cry in a Rolls-Royce than be happy on a bicycle," perfectly captures her determination to regain control of her life, no matter the cost. March 27, 1995, a tragic morning. On the morning of March 27, 1995, Maurizio Gucci leaves his apartment on Via Palestro in Milan. He's heading to his office, unaware that this will be his last day alive. As he climbs the stairs to his office building, a man in a black coat approaches him. Without a word, the assailant pulls out a gun and fires 4 shots into Maurizio's back. A witness, Giuseppe Onorato, later describes how the killer calmly hides the weapon and escapes on a motorcycle. Maurizio collapses, bleeding on the stairs. He dies instantly. The murder shocks not only his family, but also the entire fashion world. Initially, the police have no leads, but soon, the investigation uncovers a web of conspiracy, and Patrizia Reggiani's name emerges as the mastermind behind the crime. The investigation. Who was behind the crime? The investigation into Mauricio's murder reveals a bizarre cast of characters. Patrizia Reggiani, driven by revenge, hires a group of individuals to carry out the hit. Among them are Pina Orima, a self-proclaimed psychic and Patrizia's confidant, who acts as the intermediary. Orazio Sacala, a hotel porter who recruits the hitman. Benedetto Serrallo, a Sicilian man who pulls the trigger. Patrizia pays $300,000 for the murder, though she later claims that Pina Orima read her mind and orchestrated the crime without her direct involvement. During the trial, Patrizia's cold demeanor and lack of remorse earn her the nickname Black Widow. In 1998, Patrizia is sentenced to 29 years in prison for orchestrating the murder. Her trial captivates the media, and her infamous quote, "I couldn't stand the thought of Maurizio living happily with another woman," becomes a symbol of her twisted motivation. Patrizia today, life after the verdict. After serving 16 years in prison, Patrizia Reggiani is released in 2014. Her life after prison continues to fascinate the public. Initially, she refuses to work, famously stating, "I've never worked a day in my life, and I'm not about to start now." However, she eventually collaborates with the Milan-based brand Beaux-Art, designing a collection of handbags. Patrizia remains a controversial figure. She still considers herself part of the Gucci family, often referring to herself as Mrs. Gucci. Her relationship with her daughters, Alessandra and Allegra, is strained. Allegra, who inherited the majority of Maurizio's estate, lives a quiet life in Switzerland, avoiding the spotlight. Fun fact: Patrizia still wears jewelry from her marriage to Maurizio, including a sapphire ring he gave her on their wedding day. Gucci after the tragedy, the rebirth of a brand. Maurizio's murder marks a turning point for the Gucci brand. In the 1990s, the company faces financial and image crises. However, in 1999, the investment group Pinot Printemps Redoute, PPR, acquires Gucci, setting the stage for its revival. The brand's resurgence is largely credited to Tom Ford, who joins Gucci in 1990 as creative director. Ford's bold, sensual designs redefine luxury fashion, making Gucci a global powerhouse once again. His iconic collections, featuring velvet suits, silk shirts, and the Jackie O handbag, become instant classics. Under Ford's leadership, Gucci's advertising campaigns, shot by photographer Mario Testino and featuring supermodel Gisele Bündchen, become legendary. Today, under the creative direction of Alessandro Michele, Gucci continues to push boundaries, blending tradition with avant-garde innovation. Fun fact: in 2017, Gucci's revenue reaches €6.2 billion, solidifying its place as one of the most valuable fashion brands in the world. House of Gucci, the story on the big screen. The Gucci family's dramatic history is brought to life in Ridley Scott's 2021 film House of Gucci. Lady Gaga delivers a mesmerizing performance as Patrizia Reggiani, while Adam Driver portrays Maurizio Gucci. The film, though criticized for some historical inaccuracies, reignites global interest in this dark chapter of fashion history. Reflections: the price of success and revenge. The story of Maurizio Gucci and Patrizia Reggiani is a cautionary tale about the dangers of greed, ambition, and revenge. It's a reminder that even the greatest success can lead to tragedy when emotions take control. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the dark side of the fashion world. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to leave a rating and subscribe to our channel. Until next time, stay curious, and remember, not everything that glitters is gold.